What you can see here is 3 different stages or 3 different phases of how a foundation looks like. This is the final, kind of like the final one, because we still miss like just the finishing that we're gonna do here that you can see in the dome. So basically it looks exactly the same. There's a concrete pillar here, and then there's just like a finishing here that is made out of brick. But this is the final product that we deliver as a foundation. The most important thing about that is that the concrete absorbs water. So the stone, we just place it on top, and then each rebar will hold 1 piece of bamboo. So remember that every single foundation, if you have 4 different bamboo poles as the column, then you have 3 rebars. For example, at the dome, some of them they have 2, 4, 5 different columns, and those columns, each column has its own. We have 5 different holes. You see there is a beautiful one with high-end technologies. This is the center of the entire foundation. Measure from this center point to the next center point here is 4 meters. The distance between the structure is 4 meters. All the bamboo poles are vertical, but imagine like how complex was to do the foundations for the dome. The bamboo is landing not in a circular shape, it lands in a different way. But how the bamboo will land, it looks like that. Like a section of that. The bamboo itself is landing like in this direction, right? Important thing also to consider is look at all the bamboo pieces. The knot is at least like 2 fingers, 3 fingers from the stone. That means that this is the strongest part. So from here, you will try to have a knot here. You will see also in the dome, there's a hole where then we pour the concrete or we pour mortar. This center line is the rebar that will go down to the ground, not just to support all the loads, but also to avoid like lifting. We're talking like about like 60 centimeters. It can be 60 centimeters up to 80 centimeters. And then it depends on how the foundation is, like, but it needs to go all the way down. And then pour the concrete inside this bamboo column. So now it's easy because what we did gives you a straight line, always. And on top of the next center point, we know that this is a straight line already. At a 0, then it's 30, 4, 40, 5, 50, meaning that if I measure here, and if I measure here 40, can someone put a finger there? What's missing? 50, right? Ta-da! Beautiful, right? Okay, so that's the idea. So the way that we start doing it, like, you see that now we have a point there, but we will mark this one, and we will mark this one here. Oops. So imagine that this is like that. To mark the 30, and this is my mark, moving here to 30 centimeters, moving it, then I know that I need 40 centimeters, and then if I keep it like that, then it needs to be 50. So we already marked that, we know that this center point is our center line, and then just putting one down here. If you can see here, if you want to get closer, look at here, which is the top of the water. If I move them, they will find the same level always. Everybody see? If I move this one here, it will take time, it will bounce, but it will be a perfect, ultra precise level. And the level that we want to project is the one that will guide, is the one that will say like, okay, I'm done with the level. If he's stepping on the hose, it doesn't work. So once the level of the hose is here aligned to the line, then I know that if I mark this one here, where the line, where the water level is guiding me, then that's perfectly level. From here, 1 meter, but then, see? 1 meter is actually 2 centimeters above the real level, because the stone is not level. We need is this level, because what if we are putting like a piece of bamboo here and I just measure 1 meter, then my bamboo will be like that, and then that's the floor or that's the beam. It doesn't work. So what you really want to project and have all marked out is the levels. That's the level that people are using. Now, mixture of concrete. How we mix concrete and what are the elements of concrete? Concrete is made out of sand, gravel, and cement. We're gonna do sand, gravel, and cement, and then pour it. Can be 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, it depends.
Down, go down, all the way down. Someone drop this.